Welcome back to the SP Network with your boy Alec Killer. I still got the throw out. Shout out Jay-Z because he was at the game. They just broke the Knicks winning streak of winning multiple games back to back. Not saying the Knicks still ain't got it. Like, this is what I'm about to say. Cause y'all know I've been rocking with the Spurs. They show their youth. A young team is hard to beat somebody like Brunson, who's really been a veteran in the game, who's really one of the ones, but they held him down to where he like 9 or 22. They really made the rest of the team beat them, and they couldn't. Wemby, 35-5. He putting up LeBron's number, but at the same time, it was a hell of a game. It was one of the ones that you got to go back and look at it again and say, did the refs control the game or did they actually win the game? But the Spurs won. The Spurs had broke the winning streak of the Knicks. Not saying the Knicks can't finish the job, but I told y'all this. We have seen this before. To where they beat them at home and they came and beat them at home. But the problem is, for me, is why was the game so close? The Knicks are really trying to get that Larry O'Brien trophy this time. I like what the Knicks doing as far as their presence, as how they moving the way they are. But because I started off saying that I wanted the Spurs to win, I gotta still stick with what I said. I gotta follow up what I said. But the Knicks played a hell of a game tonight at home. But only reason why I got the throw out tonight because Jay-Z was there. Only reason for the throw because Jay-Z was there. We had to comb out the dreads to go throw wise. Brunson is gonna be Brunson, but they held Brunson 9 of 22 from the paint. They made him work. I literally told y'all that the Spurs was gonna be way different than James Harden. James Harden don't do that. Fox did what I told you I wanted to see from Fox. Fox played. Fox literally showed me that he want to be a champion too. I told you that's what you're going to need from him for the Spurs to win, but the Knicks are still up 2-1. They still up 2-1 at the end of the day. What the Spurs did was break their record as far as saying that they've been sweeping everybody to jump. Get them up out of here. The Knicks was like, get them up out of here. They have been doing that since day one. But do we lose momentum because the Spurs won tonight? I don't know. Because I got to stick with what I chose to begin with. I said the Spurs will win. But they did show me that they are a young team. I told y'all in this last blog, you can tell that they're young. So they make small mistakes. They pull this one out. It is what it is. But they make a lot of small mistakes that you can't do that against a team who's coached by somebody who coached one of the GOATs, LeBron James. You can't do small mistakes against somebody who coached the GOAT. But they won tonight. Salute. My parlay went up. Only thing I know about my parlay went up tonight. Because everybody thought that it was going to be a sweep. I want to go outside and burn the broom for y'all just because that. It's not a sweep. It can't be. Now, if they win the next two, it is what it is. But I told y'all it wasn't going to be no sweep. But it was a hard-fought game. The Knicks did what they were supposed to do. Salute to the Knicks. I like the Knicks because of Brunson. I really don't like the Knicks, but I like Brunson. Brunson is like really like he literally told y'all that y'all moved me around the league when I told y'all I was one of them ones. So I like him 100%. Josh Hart, I like him 100%. Anobi, I like him 100%. Like I know winners when I see winners. But I'm thankful that they didn't sweep because I would have lost money today and I won. Because I told y'all that the Spurs supposed to be there for a reason. But they're a young team. They really haven't figured all the way out yet. I'm still going for the Spurs because like I told you, anywhere I start, I'm going to end. I literally told y'all that the Spurs is going to win this series. What I told y'all, Draymond, Becky, and me said that literally that the West is just a little bit more stronger. But this West team that we got is a little bit more younger. If it was the Thunder with Jay Will at the same time, fallout exclusion that you know there's going to be a win. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I take a little bit of victory about what happened tonight because I said that they wasn't going to get swept. I take a little bit of victory and then my parlay hit like I needed to hit. But outside of that, the Knicks are really coming. Not too many times that you see somebody come into their hometown and win, their hometown town and win. But they won. They won the game tonight. And look what they won by. Small margin. It's hard to beat the Knicks at home. I got the throw on for Jay-Z because he had one of the greatest freestyles so far this year until I do mine. But he had one of the greatest freestyles this year, and he's at the game, and he made sure they put a light on him to show him, like, this is really my hair. So, yes. Thank you, Spurs, for winning tonight to make my parlay go up. But y'all going to have to go in the game. Y'all going to have to go in the paint. Y'all going to have to do something to beat these Knicks. These Knicks is not going away. They really not going away. All our Biggie Smalls, these Knicks is not going away, bro. Y'all going to have to do something more to where I pick y'all in